Good evening. Thanks for being here. A young Nanaimo boy and his father escaped a fiery inferno overnight, a suspicious fire that could have killed them both. The two were fast asleep in their home when flames engulfed their van outside and then spread to the house. The sound of shattering glass woke one of the neighbors, who looked outside and saw the massive flames shooting into the air. They jumped into action, calling 911, pounding on the door to wake the father and his son inside. Our Mid-Island Bureau Chief Jonathan Bartlett has more on the story. He joins us now live with details. Jonathan.
Husband Craig Noshkin and his son Matt were both fast asleep when their van burst into flames that spread to the house, and a fire police believe may have been deliberately set. Craig Noshkin and his son Matthew are still trying to come to terms with what happened last night and what could have happened.
It's shocking, it's surprising, it's a total violation. It's very, very, very frustrating.
Last night my dad ended up waking me up at like 1 o'clock because somebody lit our van on fire.
The Chevy van has been towed away, but you can see how close it was to the house and how easy it was for the flames to catch. Noshkin was awakened by a neighbor banging on his window. His first priority was to get his 8-year-old son Matt out of the house.
Picked him up from his bed, standing asleep. And then he woke up, and then I said, "We got to get out of the house. We have a fire, Matthew."
Then he sent me out the front door. I ran over to the road. Then the neighbors said, "Come with me." Then I went with them into their house, and they gave me a blanket.
By the time they got outside, the van was fully engulfed in flames, and the fire was quickly spreading to the house.
When the crews arrived, they found a fully involved Chevy van on fire next to the house. The fire spread from the van and lit the side of the house on fire.
There was, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet over the roof of the van. There were flames coming up.
You guys are lucky.
Yeah, very lucky. I mean, I got good neighbors. You know, we watch out for each other.
The RCMP's Serious Crime Unit has taken over the file from the fire department, and while they haven't determined an official cause, they say it's definitely suspicious.
Fire investigators were on scene. They also consulted with ours, and there's no accelerants in the car. There's nothing to suggest why the car was on fire. So we're certainly leaning towards a very suspicious fire that has a human element.
Noshkin believes that human element has been lurking around the neighborhood recently, late at night.
I don't know. I mean, a couple of nights ago, there was a couple of kids poking around the yards and throwing rocks at the neighbors, and I hollered at them. You know, maybe they didn't like it. I don't know.
Noshkin had insurance. The van will be replaced and the damage to the home fixed, but the fire has altered his marriage plans. His fiancée was supposed to move in April 15th.
Well, the marriage is still going to happen, but I don't think she's moving in. It'll just blow right in.
The true heroes in this story wouldn't go on camera. They are the neighbors, Jimmy Hotvet, who first saw the flames and phoned 911, and his mother, Sheila, who pounded on her neighbor's house for 4 to 5 minutes before Craig Noshkin woke up and was able to get his son out of the house. The investigation on how this fire started continues, and we may update this story in the next few days.
All right, we'll keep an eye on it. Jonathan, thank you.
Thank you.